No, but
Move closer.
I can. I don't know, I don't want you standing behind me, it's making me nervous. That's what a mom does. I know. Good afternoon, everyone. Woo! Thank you everyone for being here today. We've gathered to honor and celebrate the life of Roger John Hansen. Today is a chance to remember him, to share stories, to laugh, to cry, and reflect on ways he touched each of our lives. This is a celebration of love he gave, the memories he left us, and many great stories to cherish. Whether you knew him as a father, a husband, a grandfather, or friend, or simply someone who made you feel welcome and seen, you are part of his story. And your presence here today is a testament to that. So let's take the time to come together to honor him with open hearts and keep his spirit alive, the stories we share and the love we carry forward. I hope to hear many stories today that take away from his celebration to cherish and laugh and hold dear to us. Before passing the mic on to Matt, I would also like to thank all the friends and family and agencies and people that helped take care of my father. They offered rides, calls, text messages. It means everything to him and I. A special thank you to Angela's wife. To Angela Rogers' wife. Woo! The lump was getting there. For never leaving his side and providing him with all the love and care through and through. There's just not enough words to say thank you. I'm now passing the mic to Matt. He's gonna read the obit and some unspoken words from my father.
So I'm not a big public speaker, so if I choke up a little bit here, you just gotta. I'm Matt Valley, for those of you that didn't know. I also supported this. In honor of Roger and Angela. Like I said, I'm a little emotional, so bear with me. I'm going to start out with a little prayer, so if everybody take up your hats and bow your heads. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing everyone here today to celebrate the life of Roger. We ask that you would be with those that can't be here today. May our time together be well cherished and memories shared amongst us all. In your heavenly name we pray, amen. So, I'm going to start out with his obituary. Roger John Hansen, age 66 of Lansing, passed away very peacefully in his home with his wife at his side on November 29, 1924. He was the son of William J. Hansen and Helen M. Eastern, if I said it right, Hurst. Sage was born January 23rd, 1958 in St. John's, Michigan. He was preceded in death by both his parents, William and Helen, and his stepfather, Hiram Sage. Gone before him was also were his two sisters, Carla and Tootie, Bishop and Luann Vassar. Roger leaves behind to cherish his memories a loving wife, Angela, married September 12, 2000. Beloved children, daughter Nichole, Joseph, Elster of Lansing, Michigan, son William John Hansen of Bannister, Michigan, and son Roger J.R. Hansen of St. John's, Michigan. Two grandsons, Cecil and Nichole Jones, and one granddaughter, Elizabeth Jane Hansen. One great granddaughter, Ellen Lynn. A special aunt, Janine and Jeannie and cousin John Easton, many nieces and nephews, and a host of friends. Roger was a loving husband, father, grandfather, and friend. He will be missed by all of those who loved him. Roger was a hard worker and enjoyed spending as much time with his family as possible. Hunting, fishing, golfing, playing horseshoes, and playing practical jokes on people, which he learned very quickly not to do this with his wife. Roger was a person that was, if you disliked him, there was no probably a reason for it, and if you loved him, there was a reason for that also. Roger was not one for holding back words and feelings, whether he was right or wrong. One of Roger's greatest joys over the last 3 years was spending time in his backyard with his wife, tending to their garden, and when an occasion would come up that he thought needed flowers, he would go pick some and make a beautiful banquet or two for a special cousin. A couple times he got stuck on his electric wheelchair because he decided to go into the backyard by himself while the ground was very wet from the rain. The family would love for all to stay and enjoy food and refreshments after this memorial service. So those are just that's the obituary really there. I'm gonna go to Roger's words, or something that Roger wrote. These are words of Roger, something that he wrote before he passed away. If you are reading this, I am gone. I cried and prayed that this day would not come so soon, but it has. First, I would like to tell my family that I love them all with all my heart and always will, and would like to give Dad just one more splash in the water. You are awesome. To all my sisters and brother-in-laws, you are the best always. To my beautiful wife, I am leaving you in charge of the family. I know you will take care of that. You will take care of them as best as you can and treat my children as if they were your own, even though you are all close in age. Please take special care of all of our special little ones, EJ, Anna, Angel Eyes, little David, Pebbles, Bam Bam, Carter, Spencer, and all the other kids. To my son, William and Roger John, I wish that things could have been different, but the main thing that I want you to know is that I love you both so much. Stay strong. To my daughter Nichole, that I can say, what can I say? You are such a beautiful person with a heart of gold. Don't let Joe get out of hand. I am so grateful that my relationship with him was able to improve and that we were able to bond as father and son-in-law in my final months. Joe, just know that you have my baby girl and Mama Angel has my back. Don't piss off Mama Angel. To my grandson Cecil and Adele, I'd like I take full responsibility for not spending my time with you. That is my loss. I would have love to golf more with Cecil and fish more with you, Nichole. Nichole, please take great care of my beautiful granddaughter. Don't let anything come between you and the time that you are able to spend with her. And finally, to the love of my life, I am sorry that I have left you and that you were unable to spend more time as husband and wife. You are the love of my life. You took such wonderful care of me. I will be waiting to finish our lives together. This has been so hard, sitting here remembering our time together, and so wonderful to be in your life. Well, he has sent his angels down to take me home. I love you all. Please respect one another and love one another. I'll be waiting to see you all. Oops, I forgot 2 wonderful women. A big shout out to my Aunt Alice, and also as known, Aunt Carol. Keep those families burning. And to my George, also known as Ginny, you drove Angel back and forth to the hospital on many occasions and made my many stays there much brighter. Thank you for being here for us. I think I got them all there. Yeah.
Thank you.
I missed one here. Yeah. I have just a few more things to say, focused towards my wife. Number 1, when you are out fishing with Dad, don't get so frustrated that you want to push him over the side. Number 2, never give up the location of your favorite fishing spot. Number 3, don't be so damn bullheaded and stubborn. Accept help when offered by others. They wouldn't offer it if we couldn't do it for you. And always remember that I had the final say in the situation. You can't win. Baby, you got this. You are a strong person. I love you with all my heart, and we'll see you soon. So now I will turn it back. I don't know if you want this stuff or not.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah. All right. Did EJ ever make it? Elizabeth?
No. Flower it was for.
Yeah.
Claire.
Claire?
Oh, back here.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody knows, but my father decided to donate his body, and with that being said, they sent us a letter, and Angela would like to share that, and Claire's going to read it.
Okay, so it says, "Dear Mrs. Hansen, on behalf of the Anatomy Gifts Registry, please allow me to once again offer our most sincere condolences for the loss of your loved one, Roger. The decision to donate for the advancement of medical science and education is very admirable. Anatomy Gifts Registry works in collaboration with researchers and educators worldwide in an effort to foster the development of cutting-edge surgical device technologies, encourage advancement in disease research, promote new treatment and therapeutic options for patients, and supports hands-on training of medical professionals and students. Your loved one made a significant contribution to the following research programs. A prominent teaching hospital hosted a training seminar for their otolaryngology. Come on, Lauren. Say that word. Where did it go? Right there.
Otolaryngology.
Thank you. Team on surgical intervention for disorders of the ear, nose, and throat, including removal and resection of cancerous tumors. The delicate anatomical structures and nerve conduction involved in this area of medicine leave little room for error during operations and therefore demand donation of special magnitude. Your loved one's gift contributed to advancements in otolaryngologic surgery that would otherwise not be possible via animal or artificial models, enabling patients with congenital or acquired defects to hear, breathe, smell, speak, and swallow successfully. They also held a lab on multiple oral maxillofacial surgery techniques and procedures. After a traumatic event or surgical removal of cancer in the head and neck, oral maxillofacial surgeons are tasked with the responsibility of repairing the damage and reconstructing a person's facial features while also promoting healing and proper function of their ability to see, hear, smell, eat, and taste. Therefore, learning the anatomy of the structures and vasculature and practicing the procedure is paramount to their success in the operating room and restoring their patients' ability to live normal lives. In addition, groups of orthopedic surgeons, residents, and fellows attended trainings labs for the repair of bones and joints in the elbows, hands, wrists, hips, knees, ankles, and feet. While surgical simulation using computer software and models are becoming popular, they are not only supplementary to the necessary and invaluable experience of actual practice on a human model. Surgical training using a donor like your loved one is essential to teach physicians in the environment where they can learn and improve their skills without risking the life and safety of a living patient. These clinicians put their knowledge and skills to work immediately on their patients. This training is so important as pain and deformity in these areas of the body can be debilitating and greatly decrease the quality of life for those affected or cause of medications that can cause significant and even detrimental side effects. Surgical intervention can significantly reduce or eliminate this pain and allow these persons to resume activities and gain an independence that were out of reach before. Also of note is that some of these procedures that they trained on were the minimally invasive type. One of the greatest surgical advancements in this arguably is the change from the large surgical companies with inherent difficult wound healing, long-term hospital stays, high risk of infection and surgical complications and bleeding control, to minimally invasive techniques using robotics and imaging techniques. These minimally invasive techniques use only tiny, barely visible incisions compared to the large open wounds, and thus improve the healing process, requiring much shorter hospital stays, several even outpatient, as well as decreased risk of infection and much faster return to normal activities of daily living and often reduced pain. Furthermore, the training of physicians was also made possible on the minimally invasive removal of vessels needed for the repair of the heart when the arteries around the heart are blocked. This surgery is part of a life-saving procedure for those with coronary artery disease, and the ability to use it to be a procedure using high-tech camera systems and specialized tools to avoid large surgical openings greatly reduces the healing time, pain, and risk of infection for these very high individuals who have underwent open heart surgery to resume activities and gain an independence that were out of reach before. Roger's gift has played a vital role in promoting excellence for patient-centered advancements in medicine, and the donation truly left a lasting impression on mankind. Sincerely, Kelly Jones, Office Administrator.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to open the floor. If anybody would like to speak or say anything, a story, tell anything. Anything?
You wanna tell a story?
You got a story?
Yeah?
Let's hear it.
Are you gonna go up there?
You can stand
Yeah.
there, or you can
Alright,
come
good.
up here, whatever's comfortable to you.
Maybe you're crooked. Go ahead and start it out, man. Break the ice.
Roger, yeah. Did you know him before Angela and him met? Do you know him through Special Olympics? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you love him?
You love Roger?
You love Roger?
Yeah.
Did you love Roger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always happy to see him, right? Yeah. Talked about him all the time.
And his dad. Yeah. Dad knew him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You all knew Roger? Yeah. Think so? I don't know.
You've
She's
been
got
good.
anything? Yeah, do you think she's got something to say?
Are you gonna pick people out to come talk? Oh, Teresa. Let's go. Everybody come. Take charge,
Somebody
Maya.
else can take a turn, I'm sure. Shall we let somebody else have a turn? You point people out? Are you gonna stay up there till somebody
Need a chair to sit down?
Are you gonna be the director?
You gonna let somebody else take a turn?
Nope.
He will when somebody comes up,
Yeah.
right?
But I would say that I am very appreciative of Roger for making my Angela happy, because my Angela deserves all the happiness, and I know you didn't have it for a long time. And I'm sorry that it was the best 5 years of my life. And he was a genuinely good person that I know was good for you, and he loved you and cared about you.
Anyone else? I know there's gotta be stories.
Where's Bob?
There's gotta be lots of stories.
You said, "Where's Bob?"
Where's Bob?
Come on, Grandpa Bob.
Thank you.
My birthday is in October,
Oh, yeah.
and this was just shortly before his passing. And, we were having a get-together, and him and Angela came to the get-together, and he brought me a bouquet of flowers that he had gone out back in the backyard and picked for me. And I have kept them for a mighty long time, because they were precious to me. They meant a great deal to me. To think that a man in his condition, because he was not well, thought enough of me to go out and do this. So Roger is a very loving, caring person, and just shows it to everybody.
Thank you, Sheba. Anyone else?
All right. I was requested to read something. I'm Amber, for those of you who don't know, do not know. I am Aunt Angela's and Roger's niece. for everybody. Did you see that butterfly? The one that's just flown by? Yes? Well, that was me. I was just trying to say hi. The robin in the garden? Yes, of course, that was me too. I just wanted you to notice that I'm still right here with you. The feather that you found, the white one on the floor. Yes, that was me just giving you the sign I know you've been looking for. Because I'll never, ever leave you, even though heaven feels quite far. No matter where you go in life, I'll always be wherever you are. Our song that comes on the radio, a feather, a bird, a butterfly. Remember, that is a sign from me whenever you question why. Even when you feel alone, no, you're not. I am here. You carry our love within every single tear. So please know that I am with you. I wish I could take away your pain. But the love we shared is always around, and it will always remain.
Oh, this one scares me.
My name's Don. Met Roger about 36, 37 years ago. We worked together, played ball, horseshoes. Might have had a beer or two together once or twice. Thing. But we went fishing. They asked me to be the best man in their wedding. Just a lifetime of friends, and what a hell of a guy.
Sweaty butt. You stuck with me.
It's okay. I'll take it.
So I don't know if anybody's seen the video, anybody wasn't here that when Roger and Angela got married. But one of the funny parts that I remember is when he went to take the garter belt off and he comes up and he's got these glasses that are dangling all over the place. I do have that video. I do have that video if anybody wants to see
It was
it.
classic.
I think it might be on this
Yeah.
It's on the slideshow too, so I mean, we can turn the lights back down and you can watch it if you want to, but I mean, it was a really, interesting way when he popped out there, and it's not something that would have been unexpected from Roger, because Roger was a joker. I met him through
We all worked
Manchester
together.
Plastics. We worked together and became good friends, and that's why I say this is part of their wedding outfit.
I didn't even think to bring mine. Should
I
have
didn't
talked to Matt
coincide with
beforehand.
everybody that was in the wedding, so we didn't get to match each other.
There was one smart one in the bunch.
I know he wanted everybody to be comfortable. So his wedding was comfortable to him, so this is what I wore.
Does Uncle Matt need a hug?
I'm Bethany Kramer. I'm Troy Kramer's wife. He had a couple of memories that he wanted to share. He's a little nervous about coming up here, so I thought I'd do it for him. One of his favorite memories is hanging out with Uncle Roger for the day fishing. And as you know, you don't give up your favorite fishing spot.
I was told.
But on that day, he decided to share it with Troy. One of the best parts of that day was they hooked a fish that was so big it pulled the boat around and drug it down the water, down the river. And he said it was such a great day to spend with Roger. they bonded a lot over fishing. That's how Troy learned a lot of his fishing skills, was through Roger. Another one he wanted to bring up was from bow season and visiting Roger at Camp Bowbender down on the Maple River. And how he would spend some nights there sometimes, kind of be the annoying kid that would ask the why questions and how do I do this and whatnot. But he really did love Roger. Even through thick and thin, bad times and good times, he loved him to death. So thank you, Roger, for the memories. And we love you and miss you.
I don't know which one it is, no.
He's over there. He's filming.
Hey, Troy. I don't know where you're at.
You all know where you're coming from.
It's hard to do, believe me, I don't cry. It's hard to do.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, you guys.
Anybody else
Gotta
got
be
anything they
more.
wanna
You're
share?
here, you're here for a reason.
You got it?
Tell us what it is.
Stand right here by me. You know, yeah, you stand right here by me. I
Oh,
got
there you
you.
go.
Okay, I know.
So, not public speaker either,
It's all good, neither am I.
bit emotional. Brent Kramer, Roger's my uncle. We share a family. Same birthday,
Yeah, I forgot.
and, lots of hobbies, that's all I can say. I don't know.
We loved you.
Yes, he did.
Got plenty of time to share. Sit around the table, share it with everybody.
Just go to show you people that may not have known him as well, how he did touch people. Right there.
Absolutely. All right, thank you again, everybody, for sharing. I appreciate that. My relationship with my dad wasn't always picture perfect, as you heard Matt, but it was real and it was ours. I could stand here and tell stories of daddy-daughter tea parties, but I don't have those memories. But the truth is, our story was a little different. My dad was a young father. We grew up together in many ways. Through the ups and downs, I was the one constant thing in his life. I never went away. I was always there, quietly waiting for our time. And in the end, it was worth the wait. Some of our earliest memories with him involved learning how to fish, hunt, canoe, garden, and yes, even how to get rid of woodchucks. He shared what he knew in his own way, and looking back now, I realize those were his ways of showing me love. One of my favorite hood child memories was his trip to Potter's Park. That was our thing. One day he approached me and said, "We're not going today." He said, "Your favorite elephant, Bingo, has died." And I'm 4, and I'm looking at him, and I remember this like it was yesterday. That was my first real brush with grief. I not only never knew how deep that loss would affect me, but it was how he, I guess, prepared me for November 29th of 2024. As I grew older, he showed up when it mattered the most. At the hospital when my sons were born, kissing my forehead, telling me what a great job. He walked me down the aisle, proud and full of love. And later he was a grandpa that sat in the freezing cold stands watching my son play football. He always showed up when I needed him. In the last 5 years, I saw a transformation in him. I watched him fully embrace his marriage to Angela. I've said so many times, who is this man? Because he was so happy and so truly just different. He found a soulmate. That kind of peace and love I got to witness. As you heard from Matt earlier, my dad carried a few regrets, but I refuse to let those regrets dim the light of my memories I hold dear. Watching him in his final day was one of the hardest experiences of my life, but I count it as a privilege. I was there. I will forever be grateful for the 49 years I got to spend with him, for the love and his humor and the way he showed up when it counted. Even though it's painful beyond words, I know he's with me. I know he's watching over me and my family. He is now my guardian angel, and even in the silence he's left behind, I can still hear him. I can still hear his jokes. I can still hear his laugh. I'd like to end today. I'm gonna read a poem when I get my wits about me. But I wanna thank everybody for sharing today, and I appreciate it. It's been very hard for everybody. So, hopefully I can read this poem. Actually, you know what, wanna do the slideshow first? Can we do the slideshow?
Where's the
Jenny,
slideshow?
Can we do the slideshow? That way I can get, thank you. I'm gonna dim the lights.
Yeah,